We know they need a lot more than 5, but let's start with the top 5 newcomers to Florida State football here in 2021. Please like, comment, share the videos out on social media, and of course subscribe as we bring you new content on Florida State football every day here at the Voice of College Football. All right, this is taken from an Athlon's article about a month ago presenting what they believe to be the top 5 newcomers to Florida State football in 2021. So review the list with us. Leave your comments down below whether you're looking forward to seeing these players or if they've been misidentified and other newcomers are going to be more welcome to Florida State football in 2021. I've got one right off the top of my head, a wide receiver from New Orleans. All right, let's start with at the quarterback position, and the most obvious choice is Mackenzie Milton. He was one of the top quarterbacks in the nation at UCF. Threw for 4,000 yards in 2017 with 37 touchdown passes and 9 picks, 25-6 TD interception ratio the next season. Has accounted for over 10,000 yards and 92 touchdowns at UCF. Has won 23 consecutive games. Okay, that's all the good stuff that we saw prior to him coming down with that horrific leg injury. So is he going to be ready to go? Is he going to be able to be sustained through a 12 or 13 game season in Florida State? We saw him at the spring game. He could still throw the ball on the money, still in tight windows, still a accurate passer, and the leadership capabilities are without question. Can he be a viable running threat? He's not going to be the guy, we don't think, that he was a threat to the defense with his legs as he was prior to the injury, but can he be elusive to at least threaten the defense to a certain extent, keep them honest, and most importantly, make it through a season? Jordan Travis, by most reports, had a more productive, more impressive spring season, but Mackenzie Milton shows that he can still throw the football at the spring game. Player number 2 is a guy that definitely showed what he's capable of at the spring game. Malik McClain made a ton of huge plays in the passing game as the 4-star, 6'4", 195-pound player out of IMG Academy, the 42nd rated wide receiver in the country, number 37 player in the state of Florida, a top 270 player according to 247 Sports. Again, at the spring game, he showed that he might be the best receiving threat on this team since Demorie Tate, and the best receiving threat on this team, period, regardless of class and regardless of zero production coming in, it's Malik McClain. Keir Thomas comes to a defensive line that severely needs his talent and his versatility. He can play at 275 pounds both outside and inside. He comes by way of South Carolina, where he was a tremendously productive player for the Gamecocks in playing 44 games in the SEC, totaling 142 tackles, 19.5 tackles for loss, and 8.5 sacks. Again, Florida State is mighty thin along the defensive front. Keir Thomas's contribution will be key in 2021. Demorie Tate was the prized recruit that was signed in the 2020 class. He redshirted, did not see the field for the 9 games this past fall. He was the 5th-rated cornerback in the country, 6th-rated player in Florida, a top 35 player nationally, regardless of position. We're talking about top 5-star billing. Demorie Tate is going to see the field, we would think, as Florida State lost 2 of its best defensive backs in Hamza Nasruddin and Asante Samuel this year. So Demorie Tate, much anticipated arrival in Tallahassee, should see football playing action in 2021. And finally, another South Carolina transfer here in Jammie Robinson, who mostly played safety with the Gamecocks and was an enforcer in the ground game with 135 total tackles, 2 picks, and he's already been impressive as well in his contributions during spring camp and what's being said from the coaching staff and his teammates. Florida State, the roster is thin. The productivity is thin. They get 2 transfers in from the SEC. And, of course, Mackenzie Milton is the guy that Florida State fans would like to see still taking snaps when they play the Florida Gators, the final game of the season, besides Jordan Travis, despite his athletic ability at the quarterback position, Mackenzie Milton's going to be needed if this team is going to get to postseason play for the first time since 2017. Our thoughts via Athlon's magazine and their top 5 newcomers to Florida State football in 2021. Your thoughts below right here at the Voice of College Football, FSU.